Welcome to Joe online class. In this particular video, I want us to study this particular topic on the board, and that topic is factorization, which is a topic in mathematics. Now, what do we mean by factorization? To factorize an expression means to use the common factor of the expressions, be it polynomial, be it binomial, be it trinomial, to use the common factors of the expression, that is the highest common factors, to do what? To factorize the expression, thereby putting the factors in bracket, so that when you open the expression again, you will still get what? The original expression. So without wasting much time, let us treat this particular question on the board with as example for clear understanding. Now let's continue. Now the question says factorize the following expressions. So we have 4x squared plus 12xy as number 1. The solution. So without wasting time, the first thing we look at, the question says 4x squared plus 12xy. So the first question we ask ourselves here is, what is the common factor? That is, what is the HCF of 4x squared and 12xy? Now, like we normally do in our simple basic HCF knowledge, then you now look at this. You can see that 4 can divide itself and divide 12. So 4 is the highest common factor there. Then come to the letters. Well, this is algebra. Come to the letters. We have x squared here. We have x here, which means the HCF is 4x, because this is x squared, this is only x. There is no y here. So what they have in common here, consider the HCF here. For here, you can see that the HCF here, we have 4x. So 4x is the HCF. So the HCF here is what? 4x. So what we need to do now is what? You put the 4x outside the bracket and use it to divide these things. What you get will be inside bracket and you are done. So we have 4x bracket 4x squared over 4x plus 12xy over 4x. So this is to show what? For you to see how to simplify it. So you can see now, the 4x is the HCF. That's why it is outside. So this is the HCF. Now I now have 4x, 4 divided 4 here. Then this x is divided x here, remain only one x. Because x squared divided by x is having x times x all over x. So this x cancel x, remain one x. So that is it. Okay, so when you have letters in squares or cubes in powers divided by another letter, just subtract the letter. Use subtraction idea to get what you want. Like here, x squared divided by x. This is x power of 2. So remove one of these x, remain one x here. That was by division. Okay, so here I have 4 divided 12 here. We have 3. Then x cancel x here. Remaining what? Y. So from here, what we have here is we have 4x bracket. Here we have only because here x divided x here, we have only x bracket x plus 3 and y here, 3y. So that is our answer. So you can see that if you open this bracket again, you can still get this back. Look at it, 4x times x will give you 4x squared. Then 4 times 3 is 12. Then x times y, half xy. So that is it, has been factorized. Now, number 2. Number 2 says 15mn squared minus 9n squared. We have 15mn squared minus 9n squared. Now, the next question we ask ourselves now is, what is the common factor between 15mn squared and 9n squared? You can see that here, 15 and 9, that the common factor, the HCF of 15 and 9 is 3. 3 can divide 15 and 3 can divide 9. Then, that one taken. Look at the letters. We have n squared here, we have n squared. So, this is a factor. but m is here, there's no m here. So our factor here, for here, the HCF here is 3n squared. So you can see that 3n squared is HCF here. So we can now have that. You keep it outside the bracket. It will be outside the bracket to factorize the other ones. So without following the long process we did before, we can simply treat it now. This means 3 divided 15 here, you have what? 5. Then n squared divide n squared, it remains what? N. Minus 3 divided 9 here, you have what? 3. Then n squared divide n squared, it has gone. That is 1. 3 times 1 is 3. So we have this. So this becomes our answer. So here I just use simple simple division for you to understand clearer. It is the same thing with this, without going through these long processes. Okay, so this is what we have. Then let's look at number 3. Number 3 says 6p squared plus 24p cubed. It says 6p squared plus 24p cubed. So what is the HCF here? I guess you will now know the HCF. The HCF here is simple. 6 can divide itself. 6 can divide 24. So you can see that the HCF between 6 and 24 is 6. Then what of p? P squared and p cubed. The HCF between p squared and p cubed is what? P. So p can divide p cubed and p can divide p squared. That's it. The one with lower power is the one that usually becomes the HCF. So it can divide itself and divide the other one in higher power. For the like terms, so because that is like terms, then Q is not here. So we have 6p is HCF. So that gives us, it will be outside the bracket. So we now continue. So 6p will be outside the bracket. Then 6p divided 6 is 1. P divided p squared. Remember what I told you? Then 1p will remain. So we have p plus 6 divided 24. We have what? 4. Then p divided p here, gone. The remaining q. So we have, this is our answer. Such that when you open bracket, you still get this is back. If you do this one, 3n squared, 3 times 5, 15. N squared times n squared. 3 times 3, 9, n squared. So here 6p times p, 6p squared. 6 times 4, 24. P times q, pq. So it's very simple. So let us look at number 4. Let us look at number 4. Now for number 4. Number 4 says 3x cubed. 3x cubed y squared minus 18x squared y. So look at this now. What is the HCF here? What is HCF here? You can see that, I guess you know the HCF now. 3 here, 3 can divide itself, 3 can divide 18. So that is HCF is 3. Then between x cubed y squared, that is this part is cube. Then x squared y. You see that there is x squared here. And this x squared can divide x cubed. Because this one is of higher power. So this one is of lower power. So you can divide this. Then this y can divide y squared. So it is very simple. So our HCF here is 3x squared y. 3x squared y. So very simple. We have 3x squared y. Bracket open. Now, 3x squared, 3 divided 3, it is gone. That's 1. Then x squared divide x cubed, just remove. 3 minus 2 is 1. So remaining 1x. So you have x here. Then, because 3 divided 3 is 1, you don't need to write out 1 because 1 multiply any number, any quantity is the same quantity. So here, y divide y squared. So you just minus. This is 2 minus 1. This part of 1, y here is 1. You remain 1y. So you have xy. Then minus, put the sign there. You come to the other side. 3 divided 18, we have 6. Then x squared divided x squared, it is done. Y divided 1, it is done. So it is 1. So 1 times 6 is 6. So that is the answer. So that's the answer for this one. That's the answer. So our answer is xy minus what? 6. If you multiply this, you see get this back. Then let's go to number 5. That's the last question there. So for number 5 says m square n plus mn. M square n plus mn. Okay. So look at this. What is HCF here? HCF here. HCF here is mn. Because mn can divide m square n. So HCF is mn. So we have mn bracket open. M divide m squared. You see this part of this one is 1. Here is 2. 2 minus 1, 1. So it means n. Then n divide n has got. So plus mn divide mn, you get 1. So that is it. So this is what we have. So you can see that it is very simple to factorize the expressions, that is algebraic expressions. So with this example treated already, I believe you'll be able to tackle similar problems in mathematics. So for more of these mathematics and physics solutions, you reach out to me through my contacts here, especially if you need extra online classes through Zoom or Skype or Telegram and what have you. Don't forget to visit my YouTube channel at Joe Newton Online Class. Subscribe, like, watch the videos.